Oh, hello, guys. It's me, Mabani Kolisila. I would like to take this opportunity and welcome you into my channel. As I always update some of the pairs that I'm trading, and then today I'll be giving a hint on USD, Swiss franc, USD chef. I'll be breaking down the quarter reports. Please guys, subscribe to my channel and also like my videos, and then share with your friends and families or your colleagues. I'll be glad that you did that, and then that will keep me motivated and to do more of these kind of videos. By the way, we had these reports from the court, and then I'll be taking certain dates on our court release, and then let me specifically start with the 29th of June, and then this is what I do. 29th of June, we're in July here, and then what I want you to look at is this, guys. The date, and then where I will be placing my arrow, and then I'm looking for the 29th of June. Here we are, and then on this I'll place this arrow, and then 8th of July. Let's go to 8th of July. Here we are, we're having 8th of July, and then we want to see how the market respond to the court releases. Let's see, there's something I want to check here because it was hidden, and then we set the 6th of July, and then we are looking for the 10th. So I'm taking this one to the 10th of July, 15th, and then here we are, the 10th, it is this candle, and then we were supposed to look for the 6th of July, and then here we are on the 6th. So this candle is our 6th of July, and then we look for the 20th of July. Here we are, the 20th, and then we look for the 27th. Here we are, that's the candle for the 27th, and then we look for the 10th of August, and then 10th of August, the second. Oh, here's the 3rd of August, and then we look for the 10th, the 9th, and 10th is that candle. Let me identify from the, and then we look for the 17th. Here we are, the 17th, and then lastly we look for 24th of August. 24th, it will be this candle. And then now I'll start to place in the dates as I have identified them, starting from the 29th, July. That was the end of the month on this one. And then starting with this is June, because we started here. Let me correct this one. It's June, not July. June. And then we're starting from July here, and then on July we'll just put in the 6th. And then we will be identifying also the 10th of the same month. These are court releases, the court reports, and then after the 10th we have the 20th. Now we have the 20th, we're looking for the 27th. Of July, and then after the 27th we go to August. Then I will identify this one as the 3rd of August. And we also identify the 10th. Remember, I have used the upper arrow. 10th, and then after the 10th we have the 17th. Of August, and then lastly we have the 24th. Is the 24th, which was the previous week court releases. And then as we go back to the date of 29th June, and then this is what we will be looking for. Let me increase the quality so that you could see the numbers that I'm talking about. The longs were around they started with on the 22nd we had the biggest longs that was added, and then we had also the decrease, the increase in in the bearish move, and then they added more longs than the shorts, and then the market was bullish. And then this was the previous week, they added the longs and then they also added the shorts. That's what we saw on that report. And then starting with this one that I have mentioned, which was the 29th, we had a decrease in longs, and then we had a decrease of 2,000 2k, and then we also had an increase in shorts. And then what do we expect the market to do? Since we have a decrease in shorts, we expect the market to drop. And then since we had that bullish move with the change of longs, that's why we had this. And before this release for the next month, we had that drop, and then that drop was made out of the change in shorts. And then it comes with the 6th, it comes with the 29th of June. And then going with the 6th of July, we had an increase in longs, and then we also had increase in shorts. And then they have added only 200 longs, and then they have added more shorts. And then what we expect, increase in longs and then increase in short. And then if you can also see that we had a biggest short that was released around there before the release of the 13th, and then that's why we had that drop. And then on the 13th, the big banks started to decrease the longs and then increase the shorts. And then once they decrease, we saw the change in longs and then an increase in shorts. And then that's what we saw from this market. And then that reaction happened around this area where the market, the court was released. And then going from the 13th to the 20th, we had a slight drop in longs, and then they added little bit of longs, but we were shorts, I meant. And then we were expecting to see the market rapidly drop because they have added more shorts from the previous week's report. And then that's what we had this kind of move to coming to the week of the 20th. That was the one I was explaining. And then from the 27th of July, we had an increase in longs and then decrease in shorts. That's why we see this change in longs and shorts. And then that's why we had this movement for the coming week, because each report comes after the effect of the market. And then this just to show the commitment of traders. And then coming to the week of the 3rd, we had a drop in longs, and then they just a little bit drop in shorts. And then we expect to see the market dropping because they closed lots of longs and not much on that shorts. And then that's why we saw the market dropping on that one, because they closed their longs so that the market can go up. So that's why we had that drop on that release. And then come the 10th of August 2021, we had ads on longs and then a drop on shorts. As you can see, they have added 2Ks on longs, and then they have decreased on their shorts. And then we were expecting the market to rise from the week of 3rd of August, and then this was the rise that we got from this when they added the longs. That's what we got, this movement before the 10th, and then on the 10th, that's when they have released that move, where I have explained that they have added the change in longs. As you can see, they have added more, and then on the 17th they have decreased their longs and then keep steady on their shorts. As you can see, it doesn't change much, but they always place around the change in longs, and then they closed more than 4k, and then that's when you see this drop, because they closed all the longs that they were having after they released this one. And then on the previous week we saw them increasing in their longs and then also increasing in their shorts. So we expected the market to drop since they have added more shorts on the market, and then which was this move. And then what I'll be looking for on this pair, guys, on my 15 minutes chart, I've already given a signal in the signal channel. This is our analysis, my analysis that I did, and then since the market has tested this candle before this stop hunt, and then if you are awake, you could have been in I've used many pips on the stop loss, 16 pips, and then we start to see the market dropping, and then I'm expecting them to take out this low. If you are still awake, you could use an opportunity to look for the shorts on this pair, and then our shorts will be based on a swing trade that I'll be looking to take out this liquidity around this zone, because they have given us 2 equal lows. That's the target that I'm looking for in this pair, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and if you want to join the paid channel or the signal channel, just hit my DM, and then I'll provide you with all the details. Since it will be a swing trade, this one, and this what I'll be looking for, guys. I'll be looking for the market to take out this area. Mark this day and look for the market, and then we will talk about this pair again when they have taken out this area. Let me just reduce this so that you could see what I'm talking about. This is the area that I'll be looking for. It's a swing trade, this one, guys, and then I'm expecting the market to take out this area. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Hyper part 2.